I love that intro, dude. It
What's
is so
going
fucking
on?
cool.
What's going on, peoples?
Woo!
Man, I hope you guys are having as awesome a Friday as I have had, right? It's been a pretty full day, to say the least. And I'm just hoping you guys are vibing out. And, we all about to vibe out together. I got the big homie Necron here with me. You know what I'm saying?
What's going
Y'all,
on?
y'all already know what's up. Y'all
It's
already
the
know what's up.
witching hour
The
here.
Yo, let's say what's up to the chat. What's going on, peace? We got Chad Snyderverse in here. What's going on? Didn't get to watch the full episode, but I saw some clips. It was hilarious. Yo,
Definitely.
I mean, I can't sit here and lie to y'all and be like I watched a whole bunch of Teen Titans Go,
Nope,
right?
not me.
Because I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
But I will say that from what I've seen, this episode was by far like the best episode.
I have ever seen.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dark side part was surprisingly dope. Yeah, I mean when they went like nightmare, that was crazy.
Dude, I didn't even see that coming. I was like, this is great. This is so cool. The animation level went up. I mean, it was Zack Snyder, totally the way that it was a preview of maybe Justice League 2, who knows?
Right, crazy, right? What up, DC Talk?
DC Talk. What's up,
Much
bro?
love and appreciation. Much love and appreciation. We got Bad Dan. Just want to say a quick hey, haven't seen the episode yet. Don't have cable. I have to go investigate why something fell in my bathroom. Hopefully, no one broke
Oh,
it.
all
Yeah,
right.
hopefully.
Stay safe, bro.
Come back and let us know if everything is all right. Bad Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the good Austin. You know
Austin,
what I'm saying?
dude.
Oh, yeah.
He made it.
Definitely. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all know
God.
y'all know the vibes.
Yeah.
Okay. Zach has an office at WBD and gym inside. Zach not talking to the new regime. Right. Many hints. Facts, man. Like it's we about to get into that, yo. But first, Necron. Did you? Oh no, actually, I was gonna ask you. Did you
What?
watch the whole episode? But I know you did
Yeah,
because
we were
was
watching
in.
it together.
We were in the Twitch thing with Sil, right?
Sill's Twitch.
Oh my God! Shout out to Sil Abdul. He hooked us up with the Twitch stream.
Yeah.
That was like super dope. We went ahead and knocked that out real quick, in and
That
out
was
real
really
quick.
cool, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Get your mind blown for a couple of minutes and laters, man. That was
Right. But yeah, like so with you seeing the whole episode, right? What were your thoughts on what you saw earlier?
well, I mean, just what complete change of appreciation from Zach from the new regime than what we were getting prior. Like it's like these guys get him, and they even were pointing out, and I know the writers and all that, but the regime had to approve this, and like every little like things from 300, Army of the Dead, BVS, and then this basically Justice League 2 with Darkseid invading. Already, I know some people could say it's from the original Justice League. I don't give a shit. Either way, this was a ultimate. Hey, Zack Snyder, you rule. And we want you to know you rule. Please come back with us and let's right the ship and finish these movies. That's what I got out of it.
Yeah, man, look, that's why I put sincerely yours. Like this feels like it was a love letter to Zack Snyder and his film.
Yep.
Right? All of his films, right?
Totally. Yeah, not just the superhero shit.
Even
All of
Army of the
it.
Dead. You know what I'm saying? Like there was some Army
Even
of the Dead stuff in there.
the sleeping
Right?
zombies. I mean, that's Army of the Dead. I mean,
Absolutely, right. And so I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. I was smiling
so
ear
fun,
to
dude.
ear
So
almost
fun.
the entire time. There were so many homages, right? So
Mhm.
many Easter eggs. The rats on the lot thing,
Dude,
right?
that had to be raw. I couldn't see. I actually was laughing out loud at rats on the lot. There's a lot of rats on the lot. Some people were when they saw that they were pissed because they know who they were talking about exactly.
Absolutely, man. It was a fantastic episode, and a lot of people they may question, right, about who was responsible for green lighting this, and when was this greenlit and stuff like that, right? I think none of that matters. I think because at the end of the day, no matter what, how far you try to trace it back, the earliest that it can be traced back is to right before the merger was announced, which means that they could have like this could have very well been a directive from
The new company.
absolutely. Like um, we already know that they were pushing back movies
Hmm.
and pausing slates before the merger was announced, right? And
And
so,
AT&T was like, "Hey, fucking do whatever they say.
yeah,
Don't fuck around with this. We're trying to sell this shit, or we'll fire you on the spot. Just
facts.
do
That's
what
how
they
that
say."
goes. That's how that goes, right?
Yep.
And so, we know for a fact that they were reaching out to Christopher Nolan and talking to him
Hmm.
before the merger was announced, right? And so, these things take a long time. They're talked about and mulled over so long, even before they're announced, right? Like just when they're announced is when the regulatory committees and stuff have to start getting
Hmm.
involved and looking over everything. Like that's when that kind of stuff starts. I
Make
mean,
everything's legal
but
in that sense. Yeah.
yeah, but these conversations are already happening months, if not years before they even get to us. So, hey, like no matter what you do, this is probably new regime. You know what I'm saying? More
Yeah.
right? And at least commissioned by them, rather. So, yeah. And because look, if you really think about it, right, it really goes against everything that the old regime had been doing, right? I
Of
mean,
course.
they were thoroughly anti-Zack, but then all of a sudden they're gonna green light an episode that is the opposite, and it's still like a complete love letter and like the seeming like, hey, we're trying to build a bridge and potentially, go somewhere in the future. I mean, is that not what this looked like to you, Necron?
It's totally what it looked like. Let's be quite honest here. Their asses were firmly planted. Let me rephrase that. I fucked it up. Their lips were firmly planted on Zack Snyder's ass. I mean, it was, they were kissing the man's ass, but I mean, it's all earned. I mean, they're not like saying anything that wasn't true in there, but they, this is like a plea, a negotiation to show him how much he is appreciated by the new regime. They're putting it
Yeah,
out there. Hey, we love Zack Snyder. We want to be in the Zack Snyder business. And Netflix is cool, but oh yeah,
okay.
exactly. Netflix
Yeah,
is cool, but Zach, he wants his IPs back. He wants his Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. And let's talk about
Zach
some
got his
people.
office back.
Yeah, on the lot, on WB lot.
Hey,
Hmm.
that was a hard office too, man. That was an incredible office. Like he had a whole little damn dude to have an office that big.
And let's talk on something else, just a little quick too, Sky, if you don't mind, about Rebel Moon.
Oh, go ahead.
People saying, things like, well, no one's talking about Rebel Moon and this and that.
Oh,
You know, what the fuck? Of course, we talk about Rebel Moon. We had talked about it before on here. I seen Still talking about it plenty of times. There's just not a whole lot to talk about yet. We don't know much of the plot. We don't know what's going on. Hey, you know what? We know things about Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman. We already seen these movies. We want more of it. And don't be silly. Of course, we're gonna all fucking support Rebel Moon just as much as we support any other Zack movie, be it Justice League, BVS, or
You
whatever.
know what's funny, Necron? The same thing happened with Army of the Dead. Remember? They were
Yeah,
like, "Oh, why aren't you guys talking about Army of the Dead?" Oh, and it just happened to be like Netflix's biggest project at that. Like, yo, so shut the f up, man. Like, real talk, y'all. Like,
yeah.
y'all, it's literally like the same stuff
Shut
with
up with the
these
one about it.
original projects.
What about that? What?
With these original projects, they're never gonna have the steam as yo.
Thank
Christopher
you.
Nolan movies outside of Batman don't even have the same steam, yo.
And they're awesome and they're great movies, but
And it's
this is
wonderful. I love that
Superman,
movie.
Batman, Wonder Woman, the biggest IPs that WB probably has in their pockets. Come on, man. I mean, I know this will make some people mad. Hey, man, the Jacksonville Jaguars are a cool team, but the Dallas Cowboys put asses in the seats. That's just the way it goes.
Yo,
Even if they suck, they're still the most talked about team. Why? Because they're the most popular. Okay.
right? People wonder why like the Cowboys are always talked about on like these shows and stuff with
They
Skip
put
Bayless and all this and
the
all that.
ratings are there. That's
Bro,
why.
it's because most dude, like, look, I've been around most of the country, like the areas, right? I like, yo, people be like, oh, they always talking about the Lakers. There's Lakers fans everywhere. You know, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
from San Antonio. I love the Spurs. They won 5 championships. No one fucking talks about them because they're not. Even when they were winning championships, oh, they're boring. Snoring, whatever. It's just what it is. It is what it is. I'm not going to deny the Lakers are more popular than the Spurs, but I can't get mad about it. It is what it is.
Yeah, man. Yo, it's life, yo. Look, hold up. We was gonna get into this a little bit later
Oh
too,
yeah, that's going to be awesome.
DC talk, because I got something to say about this, right?
Do
Look,
you think? I wonder if you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking.
man, look, I don't know, but we're gonna get into that Constantine shit. DC talk. Bring that up in a little bit later, about 15 minutes. All right. Look, like, but getting back to this though, right? Is that absolutely Rebel Moon is an original. Like the only person that knows everything is Zack. He's so tight-lipped about this movie. Like nothing's leaking out. We don't really know
Couple
anything.
couple images, couple kind of synopses, and
A couple castings and like random. We don't know who they're playing. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know if they're voice acting. We don't know if they're playing a perform. We don't know anything about this movie. Am I hella hyped to see what Zach's gonna do? Of
hell
course.
yeah,
Am I gonna show up and show out? Of course. I saw Army of the Dead in theaters. Did y'all?
I did. I saw it with COVID going on, and everything,
I'm
and it
just
was
making
worth it
sure.
because
All
those.
y'all people trying to ask me, you know what I'm saying? Trying to check my Zach credentials.
Fuck.
Y'all better make sure, hey, y'all better make sure y'all up to par. I'm just saying that before you try to reach out. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I saw Army of the Dead in theaters. I made sure that I went to go see that in theaters. Matter of fact, that was the first damn thing that I went to go see. If I'm not
I I
mistaken, one
think
of the first movies.
I'm with you on that. I think that was the first time I was back in the movies, Army of the Dead.
Facts. It
Hmm.
was because I
So I
saw
risked my
Tenet
fucking
at the
life to see
yeah,
Army of the
bro.
Dead.
Facts, bro.
Give us like, oh, you don't support Zach and everything he does. You just only support his DC stuff and blah blah blah. Come on, man.
Bro, y'all bugging. Cause like, yeah, cause I'm gonna go see Tenet, but I saw Tenet at the drive-in. And that's not a movie to see at the drive-in. Okay? It's totally not. I was hella confused. And I was like, bruh, I'm not gonna go back to the theater. And then they say, hey, Army of the Dead's in theaters. And you know what? I got my ass up there and I went. So Don't be sitting here trying to act like, we just part-time Zack supporters. I just like other DC stuff too.
It's kind of what we love the most. We can't help that. I got goddamn Steppenwolf sitting right here. I'm not gonna go and eat. Look, man, all these fucking DC books over here. Come on, you can't, help what you love the most. And you know what I like, man, about Army of Dead in the theaters too was the sound. I don't know if you noticed, like the machine guns and explosions. They did some great sound mixing on that, dude. It sounded so good. So Rebel Moon will probably look and sound fantastic in the theaters too. So let's make sure, all you people talking about your hardcore Zack, make sure to get your tickets to go see that when that's put in the theater as well.
Hey, I'm gonna be there 100%, right? And so that ain't even a question. But I just this Teen Titans episode, though.
What a fun time. And it was hilarious too.
It was great. And I really was just smiling from ear to ear the whole time. I mean, I couldn't have asked for anything more.
It was like Zack Vindication. He was vindicated even more. Like these people, they love Zack and they get it and they get him, and they want to have more to do with him. It was just so great to watch.
Absolutely great, bro. You know what? And even thinking about it, I feel like this wouldn't have been possible not that long ago.
No,
right?
It wouldn't.
Like this wouldn't have been possible. And had it not been for this recent merger, I don't think we ever would have gotten it.
No, it never happened. I know, there's talk too about like Zack never left. And there's probably some truth to that, but Zack was definitely blocked.
Because his contract was up with the Flash. That's why Zack was there, but he was on his way out.
He was blocked from filming anything else. That they didn't want him to have any more fucking films made. Like his movies were over with. They were out of the Zack Snyder business.
Thoroughly, right? And so what more could you ask for? Right? We got DC Talk. Is Austin and Leon coming by? I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying?
That's up to them. Yeah.
That's up to them. You know what I'm saying? So that. Bad of Gotham says Rebel Moon's trailer will break the internet.
Most likely.
Think it will.
Yeah. Anything he does breaks the internet. So why wouldn't his trailer for his latest movie not do it?
That, and I remember that first Army of the Dead trailer. Oh, that trailer. Right? We were all waiting on that.
Yep.
This is gonna be bigger.
Well, they already they saw the success with Army. Of course they're gonna cut him a bigger check for his next movie. Zack Snyder Star Wars movie. That's what we're fucking getting. This is Zack Snyder's Star Wars movie that Disney's probably like, fuck, when this comes out, they're gonna be kicking themselves in the fucking foot. Like, wow, who fucked this up? Yeah, who did?
Especially if they was kind of already gonna be branching out and letting other people do like other things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
It probably could have worked somehow. Matty Gotham also says it felt like a fan wrote the script for this episode. Absolutely.
Yeah, totally. Well, probably the writers are fans. I mean, why wouldn't they be? If they got to know their DC shit, why wouldn't they be fans of Zack Snyder?
Dude, when he closed his eyes and it went to that nightmare thing,
dude, we even got Watchmen.
Oh my God, we got Patrick Wilson, like.
What? It was stacked to the max with Zack, dude. Oh yeah, I loved it.
Bad of Gotham Army of the Dead got 75 million views on Netflix, but they were Russian bots. Probably. You know what I'm saying? We got Zod saying thanks for waiting for me and Retro to finish up, bros. Papa. Yeah, man. We weren't about to,
Yeah.
be having dueling streams and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that ain't what we do around here. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Yeah, we got DC talk. You know, hey, I'll shoot you a link, Zod, if you want to come on and talk about the trailer. You know what I'm saying? That's all good too, bro. I ain't tripping right now.
Yeah, that trailer, dude. That episode was just fire and fun. It was like everything you could have probably wanted to happen in that trailer happened. I mean, in that episode of Teen Titans today. Remember all the slow-mo shots?
Oh my god, bruh, they covered all his movies, bro. All of his movies.
What's up, OSHA?
Yeah, all right, I'm about to shoot you the link. Oh my god. We got Retro Nerd Girl. Oh my goodness. Look. You already know you are one of my favorites. I have much love for you, Retro. I had such a good time when you were on, and you and Zod were really killing it on you guys' stream, and I had a great time while I was over there. So y'all sub to Retro Nerd Girl, sub to the homie Zod.
Yep.
I'm about to shoot Zod this link.
Let's get Zod on here. Let's see what.
And hey, I'll shoot you a link to Retro if you want to come on and talk about the Zack Snyder Teen Titans Go episode. Hey, we can all get it in. But what were you saying, Necron?
I'm just talking about how awesome it was still.
Oh yeah.
I like that 300, man.
Oh, right into oh my god, that was crazy. That was crazy, bro.
You know, it made that watching it with Sil, it just made it even funner because Sil's reactions are always so great. Just laughing and smiling.
Yeah.
And
love it, man.
Tell you what, everyone, Sil is just so genuine.
Oh man, shout out to Sil, man.
He's real genuine guy, man. We are so lucky to have a dude like that to be one of the, I'll say it, one of the leaders in this movement.
Hey, if they don't want to say it, I'll say it. You know what I'm saying? Sil is definitely somebody that I look up to in this fandom, yo.
You couldn't ask for someone
nicer. Dude ain't done nothing but been straight up ever since I done met him. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, whatever y'all talking about, you know what I'm saying? That's for y'all to be on. That ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm rocking with Sil Nation, Mikey Verse, member gang. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh,
here comes trouble.
Here comes trouble.
Sil Nation, Mikey Verse, the Zack Snyder Teen Titans episode. I mean, what a topic, guys. Thanks for having me on, Skywalker. It's always a pleasure to talk to you guys. Listen, I mean, and you guys are 100% right about Sil Nation, 100%. You see, what I love about all this is I could say to Sil, I could always say, I knew Sil back when, okay? Before Sil blew up and became this Superman, I knew Sil when Sil had nothing. Sil started out with me when we were rocking the 4 Nerds logo with our faces in the number 4. That was what the deal was. So I'm always gonna have love and tremendous respect for Sil Abdul, no matter what, because can't nobody tell me nothing about Sil. I ain't never gonna. It's like people try to talk all kinds of crap about him. We was dealing with something today, and I'm gonna just briefly mention this because there was something today that went on in one of the chat groups that we frequent, and there was a lot of stuff being said that I thought was a little bit funny. And I'm not drunk, so I'm not going to be on here blasting people like I was for that one stream. I'm not trying to.
Face? I was like,
I'm not trying to fight nobody. No, y'all ain't gonna get me going off on people tonight. But that was yeah. You guys could have taken shots. Like how many bombs is Zod about to drop tonight? But no, I honestly, this is the thing. I kind of felt bad about that because that one that I saw today kind of hurt a little bit. I don't know, Skywalker, if you can relate, but it kind of hurt a little bit because I was like,
kind of sucks, seeing.
I was like, are you? A lot of it. It's like, are you? It's like, are you? It's like, are you serious? I mean, Sil is one of the most down to earth people you could talk to.
What's up, Rhea?
He's the dude. Straight up, what's up, Rhea? And this is what I'm saying. I'm like, you can't be going at Sil like that for what? What are you doing? Like, no. And that's what it always is, guys. It always comes from
no violence
from weird. It always comes from weird places.
Yeah.
And and it always comes out of nowhere too. Like, but it's also not a coincidence because, like Skywalker always pointed out, you ever notice how whenever something good comes out with Zack, there's always
literally said that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right before this.
There's always some counter.
Always
to
some
the good
some
news.
counter
like,
to
what?
the good news. Like always something to make you feel not quite as happy as you could feel.
Like they want to spend something. They want to shake your confidence a little with something.
Yo. And that's how I felt today. I was like, are you serious? Like give me, be like Rhea. Give us good vibes so that we can be happy about everything. I don't want to be. I don't want
the most positive.
I don't want to be. Yeah, it's like I don't want to be negative. I don't want to be mad. I want to be happy and I want to be excited.
And we should be.
And this Teen Titans episode was fantastic.
Yo, all right. I'll say this, and this will be the last thing that'll be said about the chats or whatever. But like, I literally said I was like, yo, this is such a great feeling. I know we're gonna be arguing pretty soon. Like I literally said that. I'm like, yo, there's no way that we're gonna be able to ride this high that I'm feeling right now. Because I was looking like, yo, that was some of the greatest shit ever as like a Zack Snyder fan.
Yeah. If you were a Zack Snyder fan and you know Zack Snyder the way we do, and you look at Zack Snyder stuff, there was so much in there for us. That episode was made for us. Like if you're not a fan, if you weren't involved in this crazy
a lot of it be over your head.
We've been in, you will not know. You might watch it and think, oh, it was cute. But we're gonna sit there and we're gonna watch it and we're gonna be like, yo, they were straight up speaking to us on another level. Like for real.
Next level, dude. It was meta.
Rhea says, I enjoy celebrating stuff, but I do love critical discussion as well. Zod has valid concerns for Rings of Power that I really appreciated talking with him about last night. Man.
Oh, absolutely, Rhea. That was one of the best. I was so glad to be there with you last night. Having that chat, Rhea. That was wonderful.
Spoiler alert. The Cool Table knows, but we're gonna try to work with Rhea pretty soon. I don't know if I'm supposed to put that out yet, but I am. So Rhea, be on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? Bad a guy who says I didn't want the episode to end. No, real talk.
I know.
As Snyder fans, nobody wanted it to end. We were all like, you know what?
I wanted the Snyder cut to Teen Titans Go, just like they did. I wanted the.
I wanted it to be a movie. I wanted it to be a movie because they've actually done Teen Titans Go animated movies. This should have been a movie. There was so much that they could have thrown in there. It was beautiful.
I wonder what the ratings are. Oh shit!
Shout out to Austin. He says,
shout out to the good Austin. Yes.
My lady is taking me out for my birthday tomorrow, so I got to get some rest. Hold it down for Skywalker while I'm gone, chat. prayer emojis, Seal Nation, the Cool Table, Mikey Verse. That's what's up, man.
Boy. It's gonna be a long
Much love.
day.
Yo, and we all got birthdays coming up because my birthday on the 26th. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna be going out to dinner doing something too. So it's like, yo, we got a few birthdays coming up.
I'm October 2nd.
Right?
So
we got a few birthdays coming up. So the Cool Table is about to be doing a lot of celebrating in the next couple of weeks. Right? Yeah. Red says, but yes, the Teen Titans Go episode was a fun watch.
It was just a good time, man. So much fun in the middle of the afternoon to have that right into my work day. May put me back a half hour because I was watching it and just kept like, oh man, screw work for a minute. I'm watching this shit.
Yes. Yeah. There was no way that I was gonna miss that.
And everybody loving the birthday boy.
Oh yeah. We got a few birthdays coming up, right?
I don't know if a lot of y'all might have missed it, but Austin has made Skywalker a kick-ass intro. So if you didn't see the very beginning of this, go back and watch it when you get a chance. It is so cool.
I am loving that, man. I am loving that intro. Austin really put his foot in that one, you know what I'm saying? But Zod, I want to ask you this though, right? In your opinion, with the time frame on when this whole thing came about, right? When Zack actually signed on to do it, one, is that important, you know, and two, you know, where do you kind of stand on that front?
I feel like this is all the proof we need that Zack is back. If you're a Snyder fan and you watch this episode of Teen Titans and you came away with any other feeling other than Zack is back, then I don't know what to tell you. You're doing something wrong, because the episode clearly, like I said, was made for us, was made for the fandom. They can claim, people can claim all they want that, you know, Warner Brothers hates the Snyder fandom. Warner Brothers hates Zack. I didn't see anything in this episode but pure love and admiration and respect. This was a respect love letter to the fandom. This was not no joke. I mean, they referenced Army of the Dead. They referenced Guardians of Gahul. They referenced Watchmen. They referenced Aquaman, Flash. They referenced everything.
CBS, like, you know,
everything.
Like
300.
The Snyder cut, you know, they had Starfire flying around in circles, the touch the shit, the Robert. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
They had Zack Snyder slap Robin in the face. Just saying.
Telling him, wake up. Bro, wake up. Oh my, bro, wake the fuck up. Oh, bro, that was crazy.
The wake up. I mean, seriously, all these references that only we would know. You would only know if you're in the fandom. If you're not in the fandom, it's just, oh, it's cute, whatever. But if you're in the fandom, you understood every single reference that they threw. You talk about you talk about fan service. You talk about
that was
complete, utter, like, we're giving you the ultimate fan wink. That's what you're getting out of this episode. It was brilliant. It was great. And just when we thought it couldn't get any better, it was over with.
Patrick Wilson showed up, man. Like, that was
the way Zack Snyder tells you too. He straight up tells you, sorry, I can't. It's over. Like, I was just like, whoa. I was like, whoa. You got your fandom on ice.
He said it's not salvageable. Oh my God, Joe. Like, what?
Woo! Oh my God.
Yo, that's such a shot. That's such a shot, right? But the fact that he could even get that off lets you know that he's back. Yo, like, come on now.
Yeah.
This was like back when during the release of the Snyder Cut, right before the movie came out and that Harley Quinn cartoon came out. Where you had
this is even next level above that.
Yeah, no. I'm saying, but this is what it it's almost like they're not going to do something like that unless they're working with Zack Snyder. They're not going to directly reference the Snyder Cut. And let me tell you something. We got 2 big Zack Snyder references this week. We got this episode with Zack Snyder on Teen Titans. It doesn't get any bigger than that. But we also had a Snyder Cut reference on Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty literally mentions the Snyder Cut.
Hey, hold on, Zach. Bad at Gotham. We was kind of alluding to that earlier. Yeah. We think the hit piece might have already came. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like behind the scenes. It was like
it came from one of the oddest places possible. It's like finding it's like when they say you hurt yourself and you're feeling pain in places you never knew you had. That's what this was like. Like, what are we talking about here?
Jedi Mafia. All right. That's it. So incredible. We got Chad Snyder saying, I can't believe people will say that Zack Snyder killed Robin. Like, what are these people talking about? He's clearly right next to him in the episode. Right? He's telling him to wake up.
Zack literally says Robin in the episode.
Right.
Wake up. He's saving him. He ain't killing him.
Austin says, I'll be seeing y'all soon. Good night, Seal Nation fam. Much love to y'all. And of course, the homies on the panel. Whatever I missed, don't worry. Zach can fix anything in post.
I'm gonna have to get with you, Austin, so you can make me an intro, bro, because your skills are legendary.
Hey, Austin better tone that shit back a little bit when he do Zod's intro. You know what I'm saying? Don't be going that hard like you did on mine.
all I know is that Austin is legit 100%.
Hey, 100%. 100%. And if it wasn't for my main man Zod right here, right, interviewing Austin, I might not have ever brought Austin onto the cool table because I saw Austin on Zod's channel. And that's when I knew. I was like, yo.
You see, I will say this, and this is something I'm going to brag about right now. I am like partly responsible for the cool table getting together because I also had El Necron on my channel as well. El Necron, Austin.
Necron, me and him go back a little bit further, though.
And Skywalker. No, but it's like when you were coming up with your idea for the cool table, you drew from the best places, brother. And I will say, I love it. I love it. I can't argue with it. It's beautiful.
Nah, man. Like I told Necron the other day.
Happy for your homies. That's the key, man. You gotta be happy for everyone.
Yo, I told Necron the other day, right, about like where the ideas for everybody kind of like came from. And it was crazy because it was literally like all 3 of them was from like different little interactions in different places, right? And so it was just kind of wild seeing it organically come together like this. And I didn't even know if it was going to work. I mean, I thought it was.
I knew it would work. I knew it would work because let me tell you something. When you bring people together like this that are all straight up cool, legit folks, it's called the cool table for a reason. Y'all just people don't realize y'all just there's a reason why people be doing hashtag the cool table. All right. This is not no joke. I mean, man, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful
thing. It was definitely dope. It was almost as dope as this fucking episode of Teen Titans Go, yo. It's odd. I was really smiling, bro, from ear to ear the entire time.
Yes, me too.
You know, and it was that pure sense of joy that I had that let me know that we was also about to have some bullshit coming along.
I love the episode so much. I'm gonna buy it when it goes up for sale because I think it was so great, bro. Oh my gosh,
sure. And it's gonna do numbers. It's gonna be the highest selling episode of Teen Titans.
Yeah, because those episodes of that episode, so I think episodes are only like 99 cents a piece. But I think, but I think that episode is going to be. I think that episode is going to be like that's going to be printing money for them. That episode.
Run it, buck, bruh. I'm buying it for everybody I know.
Right later, we're going to get the extended cut. It's gonna
we're gonna get the Snyder cut. We're gonna get the Snyder cut of the episode.
That's what I'm saying. I want to go looking for that, y'all. Like, I want to go looking for, because ain't that what they was looking for? The Snyder cut of their episode. It's like, yo, I want that. That was crazy.
You know, and I legitimately laughed when he gave them all haircuts. The Snyder.
Oh my god! I was actually wondering where they were gonna go with it, and it was perfect because he literally he's like, all right, you love my style, huh? Okay, all right, cool. Like, sit in this chair. Right, and then he sits in the chair and he closes his eyes, and then he just has the nightmare vision, and then he wakes up, and then he has the haircut. No, it's just like, oh my god, so like he literally
they couldn't have did that any better. They couldn't have did that any better. It was like as a fan, you're just like, and you know there were a lot of fanboys sitting there like, I want my hair cut like Zack Snyder. I mean, it just, the whole thing was just amazing. And it's like, no, bad of Gotham. I'm just happy and blessed to be around these great people.
No, bro, I have always said that. Like, I have not wavered. When I saw Austin getting interviewed by Zod, it was a wrap. Like, I was like, yo, that's it. I realized it like halfway through the interview. I was like, yep, that's it. I was like, that's number 4.
That's the missing piece.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Assembling the team. Dun, dun, dun.
Bro, it's like you gotta, when you see people like that that have such a great dynamic with everybody. Like you guys have this, you know, the Cool Table is this rare group of 4 people that brings so much to the table, hence the Cool Table. And when you got that much cool in one place, you need a table. I mean, it's legit stuff. Yeah. So, you know, again, I look at it like it makes me feel really great for 2 reasons. Because the way me and Sil started out on YouTube in the 4 nerds, and the way now again that was 4 different individuals with 4 different viewpoints on life, 4 different ways of looking at things, 4 different opinions. Same thing here. The Cool Table, and I'm going to say this now.
I'm about to say, because look,
what I love
that, but we ain't the 4 nerds, bro.
I'm about to say. What I'm about to say is no, because the 4 nerds are not the 4 nerds anymore.
Yeah,
what I'm about to say is the idea that I had for the 4 nerds, what I wanted the 4 nerds to be, is what you've constructed with the Cool Table. You've created you've created something that I was hoping would be there with the 4 nerds, and unfortunately, that wasn't meant to be. But the things that have occurred and what's essentially happened is now we have the Cool Table, which is essentially doing that. So I'm completely content with that, knowing that the idea that I had, the vision that I had, is what you are carrying through what you have constructed, Skywalker. So for that, you know, hey, I again, like Mr. West Ashley was talking about, you know, that legacy lives on regardless. You know, you got Skywalker coming up. He brought this group of 4 great individuals together, and now you have the Cool Table. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful, guys. It's beautiful.
There's a lot of honorary chairs in the Cool Table too.
Yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but when you have but what I'm saying is, when you have a solid foundation,
I get
everything else is just icing on the cake. I mean, when you've got 4 guys that just gel together in such a positive and good way, you're not, you know, you're not losing anything. You're gaining every single time you go live. You're gaining something.
Yeah, nah. Hey, the salute to you, Zod. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And you already know that you've been a huge influence on my platform. You know what I'm saying? Like in many ways, fucking going live with me and all that shit. You know, like first of all, you was one of the first people that was even going live with me in fucking in the beginning anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah.
When I was still cutting my teeth and learning how to like navigate these live streams, right? You know what I'm saying? And nah, man,
but that's what you do. You want to go live with your buddies. It's like what Nekra was saying. You got to go. You take your friends and you go live with your friends, and that's how you build. That's how you build. That's how you build your success, and that's how you do what you're doing. This is why it works when you and I go live together, Skywalker. This is why it works when you got the cool table and you all go live, because you have that chemistry, you have that dynamic that just works, that people tune in to see. There's a reason why you get the kind of views you get, Skywalker, because the stuff that you do, your subscribers don't represent the amount of views that you get. You realize that you're doing so good, you got haters watching you who refuse to subscribe to your channel, but that don't matter, because guess what? Views count more than subs nowadays. Mm-hmm. When people look at your channel, they're not looking at how many subs you got, because people can buy subs, right? People can buy subs. You can have 4,000 subs tomorrow if you wanted to pay $20.
How much engagement you get?
It's about the engagement. It's about
I might buy me some subs. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's about the engagement. It's about the engagement. It's about the audience. It's about, does the audience come to your streams?
I'm sorry. That was an inside joke, people.
Yeah, it was.
Go ahead, Zod.
It was an inside joke, so nobody take it serious. But no, the idea that you've got, you get the kind of views you do is a testament. And there's a reason you have people waiting every time you have a live stream. You've got about around 20 people waiting for your stream to start. Why? Because they want to see what you're going to say. And when people care about what you have to say, you're doing it right. Whether they agree with you or not is not the point. It's that they care about what you have to say.
Look, I think that, one thing that I've tried to do with being on YouTube, I've just tried to be honest with people, right? Just about how I feel, and just about my, my life and my engagement with them, in general, because I come from the audience, right? Like I've been taking in people's content for so long, right? I was really like one of you guys, right? And then, talking to the chat, right? I was one of y'all. We used to be, hanging out, and I was in there, and I just it really got to the point where, one, I saw what was going on with Sill's channel and like the pushback and the hate that he was getting. And I was like, hold on, man. Like, I think I can kind of jump in here and verbally box with some of these people. But no, I also just felt like, I had something to bring to the conversation in general. And that is what I try to do with the cool table, right? I just told them recently, I didn't want to like promote it like that. Like, hey, I'm trying to put a team together of some people to do a podcast with or whatever. Like, no, I just wanted to keep pushing people to make content and to start coming on camera and coming on streams. And I just knew that, over time, genuinely, I would find these people. And it was literally just me finding them one by one. And it was literally in all different ways. And so, I am very happy that I picked them, but it's not like something where, I like, told them like, yo, you just do this or whatever. Like, no, like I just put it out there and they stepped up, and it's like, yo, that's what it's about, and I've been loving it. It's been great.
I love talking about shit I enjoy. You know, we all kind of got the same interests here, man. How could it go wrong? Shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, when we could sit here and we could talk, we're talking literally right now about a Teen Titans episode that we're as excited about as we were when we watched the Snyder Cut. So
that was
I
crazy.
mean, one of the comments in Sill's chat today was like, "Man, we're fucking nerds, you know." But
right?
we are. We love this shit, you know. Let's watch this Teen Titans with Zack Snyder, you know, during the workday.
Right during the workday. Right?
It
No,
was the best damn thing that happened all day. It was great.
yo, it was great. And as a Zack Snyder fan, I don't know how else you could walk away from that episode other than understanding that the Snyderverse is being
I
restored
don't.
as we speak. Zod, is
There's
there any other thing that you could take from that episode other than this was like one step of many of them trying to repair their relationship, you know, to eventually bring him back?
you know, this is why I struggle so much with this, because when I look at this episode, I feel like we were all this all but confirmed it. Like what I mean, what else needs to be said? Like you're
what more?
I mean,
they were letting him
you
take
literally
shots at
had
the old regime.
you literally had DC heroes gushing over Zack Snyder like Zack Snyder is the hero of DC. This is not, again, that's why I don't. If the new regime, and I'm gonna say this right now, if the new regime didn't want Zack Snyder involved with anything, even if this episode was made before the new regime came into power, the new regime has the ability to say,
yeah,
we don't want anything like this coming out. If they really hated the fandom,
like they did with Batgirl.
right? You see,
exactly.
you see the point. Speaking of Batgirl, there was a trailer that came out for Batgirl the other day, and the villains were the Warner Brothers. But but I digress. I feel like this is telling you everything you need to know. You don't want to listen to Syl and Mikey? Don't listen to Syl and Mikey. You don't want to listen to scoopers and idiots on the internet? Don't listen to nobody. Watch the Teen Titans episode and tell me that Zack's not back. Tell me that. Tell me that to my face after you get done watching that episode, regardless of when it was filmed.
Hold up. I got to ask Zod, what do you think about the rats on the lot thing?
Once again, if you're not haven't been in this movement, you wouldn't know what that reference was. Why? Okay, that reference being in there was one of the best things about the episode. And for me, I'm sitting there thinking, my God, you really think?
I laughed so hard when I heard that.
Oh my God. You know, the only thing that would have been like icing on the cake. You know what would have been
Warner Brothers?
You know what? The only thing that would have been a little bit icing on the cake on top of all of that would have been if Zack Snyder said something about betas. That's the only thing that would have made it even. I'm like, that's the only thing that was missing.
Bro, when they gave a history lesson on the rats in the lot, bro,
oh God, bro,
I was like, yo, they are bugging right now.
They are.
I'm like, yo, they are bugging. Sitting here talking about rats on the lot, bro. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I never thought, right? Look, Osa, exactly. Hashtag rats on the lot. I was like, yo, he talking about Jeff Johns and him.
All them fuckers. Rats on the lot.
Oh my God. We got Retro Nerd Girl blessing us with a comment. I think this episode was almost like DC embracing the fans and understand why we love Zack's work. It was hilarious and endearing at the same time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Retro and her great take.
That should be your pinned comment of the night, guaranteed. That was awesome.
was already giving it a star. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
pinned
comment. That's it. Yep. Because that's exactly what they did. And it wasn't like Zach was hamming it up or anything. Zach just played Zach, and it was awesome.
Facts, right? They did make the Teen Titans the fanboys and fangirls of Zach. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They was gushing over everything. His hair, like the way he's like. I mean, look.
The way when he was weightlifting,
I was trying to say he's like 298,
298, 299, and then that's like a reference to all those Vero posts where he's lifting his weights and stuff.
Yeah. Right, 298, 299.
300. Oh God! You cannot tell me that was allowed to go through if this wasn't legitimately happening. Give me a break. That to me is as good as Zack Snyder himself coming out and actually saying, "Hey guys, production on Zack Snyder Justice League 2 starts next year." That's as good as coming out saying that, as far as I'm concerned. I mean,
was like, yo,
okay,
Zach, you got like a gym in your office? Like, yes, he does in real life. Like that, all that stuff, man.
All that was true.
Oh my goodness,
It's the most unofficial official you could get without it. You know,
pretty much.
The writing is on the wall.
Oh, the most unofficial official.
This literally felt like an olive branch.
Oh yeah, like I said earlier, they're like, "Hey, telling Zach, oh man, we love being in the Zack Snyder business. We want you back, dude.
Zach,
the red carpet is rolled.
We love your style.
With gold. We love everything about you. Just come back. Come back home."
Right. That was either an unofficial announcement or a plea from WBD for Zach to come back and work for him. One or the other.
Facts. Like, yo, man, like come back. Like we come back home. Right?
We got rid of all the idiots you didn't like.
We got rid of all the rats on the lot. So
the rats have been exterminated.
No more rats on the lot. Yo, man, when they did that, I was like, yo, they're bugging.
Yeah, I was a little surprised, that they said that rats on the lot. I was like, oh my God, they went there.
Hey, did y'all see the Atom poster?
Say what?
They had an Atom poster.
Yeah.
I think I missed that. Damn it. Well, I'm gonna watch it again.
When they're like riding in a little trolley or whatever, like on the tram, there's a poster on one of the studios that says "Up in Atom," and it has like a picture of the atom and shit, like on like a little.
Would you be talking about this Black Adam?
No, not Black Adam.
The
Atom. Oh, the
Atom. Yes.
That's why I missed it then.
He's like, yo, let me flex this Black Adam real quick.
I was trying to shield from Black Adam.
You know what I'm saying? Right? Yeah, we'll obviously be seeing Henry Cavill back, right? You know, in a few weeks or whatever.
Oh, dude, all this shit is coming back together.
I'm hyped, man.
It's already here. It's already here.
Yo, they know what they were doing. I don't find the timing of this to be that, you know, right? Like we got Black Adam coming out.
Black Adam's about to come out.
Nothing is coincidental.
Henry Cavill.
This is Superman. It's all planned, dude. Zack Snyder, Black Adam, Henry Cavill, Superman.
They're hyping BVS. They're hyping a Nightmare movie. Yo, I damn near want a team. Yo, I want the Teen Titans in the Nightmare movie now. Right? Like, am I the only one? That was crazy.
Yeah, that was really great. I mean, we even got Darkseid for crying out loud. I mean, how much better can it be? Like, I'm just like, come on.
There you go, Necron. See, I know Necron too well. I already knew what he was going for.
Oh yeah, are we talking about this guy?
Oh, I got that too. I got that one too, right next to me.
Yeah,
there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, these are nice. I love McFarlane toys because they're affordable. I can't afford that hot toy shit.
Yeah. Well, the hot toys, the hot toys are on a whole nother level. You gotta mortgage your soul to get the hot toys. But
McFarlane, you can get lucky. Oh, look what I found. Nice.
Right. The guys were saying Clay started hyping us up for October. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep talking about the pot roast, slow roasting. Right? Pot roast take a long time to cook, y'all.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Take a long time to cook. But Hamada has his name on Rock Adam. You have to boycott. Yo, I heard that earlier.
Oh man, this stuff is so dumb.
Yeah, well, there's this big account on Twitter all about Zack Snyder that was posting some stuff today because they were excited when they saw the cartoon.
Yo, and to anybody saying that Hamada's name is on Black Adam and the Flash or whatever, I always say the same thing. Zack Snyder's name is on the Suicide Squad.
Wonder Woman 84.
You know, you pointed that out to a wayward individual today, Skywalker, and I just want to give you your kudos for that because when you said that, I was thinking, my God, our wayward friend that decided to go in the opposite direction of the one that we've chosen to go in. I just, when I think about him, I get a little bit choked up because it makes me feel.
Let's not.
Yeah.
Clay keep teasing October. Yeah, bruh, I keep saying that.
Yeah.
Cavill gonna be back in October. I'm happy.
What did Gal post today? Gal posted something too?
No.
Wow.
I didn't see that. Spill it in the chat.
I thought I was following her too. What did she post? I gotta see. I gotta check right now because what she posted.
Oh, Zotto check. You know, I'll keep.
She
look, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just saying if we're gonna play that name blame game shit, we gotta play it both ways. It can't just be one way.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you can't have it both ways. Like, well, no, only on this applies. No, you gotta look at it both ways.
Yeah, like because hey, Zach's name we've been on a couple movies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, you know what? Maybe this is off subject.
Maybe it was Instagram because I don't see nothing on her Twitter page really.
I was playing my game last night. Fucking
what game?
The DC one with evil Superman and all that.
Oh, Injustice
too.
I don't know why. I go live. I can't remember a damn thing. And
so great. I love that game,
and Brainiac Servants betas. That shit cracked me up, man. I was like, "Are you serious?" I was like,
"Yo,
oh my
god, yo,
what?"
No, that's dope. That is dope.
The betas.
The betas.
Betas. The damn betas getting in the way, fucking up everything.
I'm saying, like, did Gal post something?
I didn't see nothing on her Twitter page.
Maybe it's on her
Instagram. I don't know. I'm not.
Nope. I just checked her Instagram and I don't see it.
I don't see it.
Right. How to
DC saying go to her page.
She posted Wonder Woman 3 video. I don't know.
Oh.
We got Mad Max in the building.
Hey, what's up, Max?
Love the Snyder appearance on Teen Titans Go. That animation was fire. Thanks for coming through, Max, and saying much love and appreciation. We all loved it as well. And the whole nightmare sequence was probably my favorite part. I was totally shocked by that.
That was so dope.
Top-notch animation. It was Zack Snyder-ish.
And we got Darkseid, guys.
Darkseid.
Think of how monumental that was to see Darkseid in all his Zack Snyder glory. It was not just any.
It wasn't Darkseid. That was Darkseid.
That was
he had the whole uniform. It was Darkseid.
Omega beams. He jumped down the same way, grabbed the sand. I was like, oh my god, bro.
Pure cinema. They should have put that episode of Teen Titans in theaters, made it longer and put it in theaters. For God's sake.
Hey, I wouldn't want to go see it. Real talk.
I would have went too.
Yeah,
I would have went today. I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm going. That's
what I'm saying. We need the Snyder cut of this episode, yo. Real talk.
4 hour.
I bet you there is a Snyder cut of it. You guys are right.
There probably is, because it'll be funny, and it would just add to the joke if there's a Snyder cut of the Teen Titans episode.
It'd be great.
Bruh. The betas, right? On the on Injustice 2. Yeah.
I'm sitting there playing my game, drinking. I was like,
betas. Like, I can't. My God, I can't get away from them. I can't play a video game without seeing them. I know that's how I felt when I went to drink that energy drink and saw that out there. I'm like, what is this?
Injustice 2 is dope, man. That is a really dope game. And they need that Xbox Series X update. You know what I'm saying? For the next gen. I'm tired of, y'all treating me fucking like I got these last gen consoles. Leave them in the dust. Okay? We moving on around here.
Moving on up.
What'd you say, Zach?
Moving on up, man.
Facts, man. But anyway, look, back to this Teen Titans Go episode. I'm just really glad that we're in a place where we can get stuff like this, right? And I'm happy that they extended this olive branch, and I'm gonna take it, man. I'm gonna take it. I don't care. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm not gonna sit there and blame my next girlfriend because of what my ex did. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I'm not gonna do it, yo. I'm not gonna do it, yo. You know,
don't drink that beta juice.
At all, right?
Beta juice.
We got Beta Power. Chad saying Ed Boon better announce something soon. Max saying Marvel versus DC is happening. Ed Boon has been hinting it for years. Here's the thing. I wouldn't mind a Marvel versus DC as long as, you know what I'm saying, it has that same quality level that they have, if not better. But if not, where's my damn Injustice 3? One of the two. One of the two better be coming. It better be Marvel versus DC, or it better be Injustice 3. Because I'm not going to be happy if it's not one of those. Because, you know what I'm saying? So there's that. Wait, what you guys think about the Marvel versus DC possibly being teased by Ed Boon and all that?
I hope it happens.
I mean, yeah, if it happens and it's awesome, fuck, that's great.
Wait a minute, what systems do you guys have? First of all,
I've got a PS4 and a PC.
I got PS4, PS3, and an original Xbox. You Xbox guys.
Whatever, man. Yeah. That Xbox stream is coming. Right. He says, not sure what it is. Some say it's MK12. Some say it's a Marvel game. I know it's not Mortal Kombat 12. They said it's not going to be that. And I doubt that they do two Mortal Kombats back to back, especially with the way that one ended. So, but we shall see. Moving forward though, guys, and I want to start with you, Necron, right? Now that they have really tried to extend this olive branch, right, to us, what does this kind of have you feeling about these movies that are coming out, right? Like Black Adam, The Flash, Aquaman 2, right? Like, are you feeling better about these movies? Are you feeling worse, or are you like the same or indifferent?
Oh no, man, I'm actually more pumped for these movies coming out now because the new management has the right attitude. Protect the brand. I mean, look, they already nixed Batgirl.
That's what I'm saying.
So these are all good signs. Yeah.
Right. The fact that they canceled Batgirl and they just had Zack Snyder on Teen Titans
You got
is reason enough for us to go back to supporting
Black Adam. I don't care what people think. Black
Adam.
Adam's a dope character. He got some badass shit going on. And they have a chance to make a really awesome movie if they do it right.
Real quick, guys. Hold on. Max, if you got Xbox, holla at me. But if you got PlayStation, holla at them. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
They don't do cross-platform on any of these.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. I'll get. You know what, Skywalker? I'll get. Give me a bit. I'll get on Xbox Game Pass and I'll connect with you through my PC because I know I can do that.
I'll just go buy one.
Because I got a great computer, so I know I could do that. That won't be a problem.
Look, you guys know me, all right? The Xbox ecosystem is just better. Facts. It's just better. It's just better. I'm telling you guys, I always get both. I've had them both every system. You know what I'm saying? The last one, the PS4, I could kind of make that argument that they won that one out, and it had the superior box, but not this time. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. That quick resume shit is a game changer. Y'all don't know. Y'all even know about that. Y'all don't even know about that. We'll get into that later though. But anyway, Max, I whoop your ass.
We're still working with stone and rocks over here is what you're saying.
Bruh, that quick resume shit is a game changer. Like you can literally like have multiple games and you can just like leave that shit fucking suspended and go do other shit, turn your box off, right? Reset it, go back, and your game will still be there, right where you left it off at. Like right on the pause screen. It's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy.
I've been doing a lot of PC gaming lately. My PS4 is just sitting there collecting dust.
Yeah.
So
see, but I'm not gonna front. I saw that God of War trailer and it made me think about getting a PS5.
That God's of War looks awesome.
That
Last
looks
game was
awesome.
great.
PS4 though. That's the thing. Right. So
I can still buy it on PS4 though, right?
Yes, bro. That game's coming out on PS4. In fact.
I'm a sucker for those Viking games anyway. So
yeah. Anyway.
Like obvious.
Anyway, because I ain't about to get into this Xbox PS4 shit.
I can't finish my point. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, dude. So I am really looking forward to Black Adam. I was already going to see it regardless, because I'm a DC fan. But with the Henry Cavill shit going on, fuck yeah, I'm going to see it. And I'm excited. We're getting everything we want, and it's all leading back to Zack. These are just what did we say last time? Snyder sauce. They're gonna get the nasty Hamada burger taste. These aren't, we know these ain't Snyder steaks, but we're gonna have some Snyder sauce on them. And I think
Snyder sauce. no more Catwoman sauce. We got Snyder sauce now.
I bet you they even talking to Zack. What do we need to do? What type of little thing do?
Or Little Caesars.
You want that hot and ready? You know what I'm saying? Or you want like
the Snyder sauce? You want everything? You want everything tasting good?
Ready? I want a steak.
So
look,
Black Adam looks like the best thing they've done since Zack Snyder's Justice League. Like if that had came out when it should have. Come on.
Yo, I'm about to bring down the gravity hammer on these motherfuckers right now. Cause look, we got people talking about this regime don't want Zack. They keep saying they don't want Zack. This the same thing. It's the same people. Blah 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 blah. Blah. Right? Guess what? If anything proves that this is a new regime, these motherfuckers green lighting Constantine 2 should let you know. Keanu Reeves been saying for how long? Oh my God, they don't want to make Constantine 2. Oh my God, it's not my fault. Oh my God, I've told them. You guys tell them, right? Like you guys get it made, right? Like, oh, they don't want to listen to me. We've been asking. The fans been asking, right? They ain't been caring for all this time, right? Mike DeLuca, Pam Abdi, Constantine 2, right off the bat. right? Like, come on now. This is a new day. Oh, happy day. Yo, this is
Hey, what are the chances? Could he be incorporated in, or you think he'll be like
oh,
gold label? But I mean, Constantine's a major player in DC.
but you think Zack is going to leave Keanu Reeves on the sideline, bro?
No, I don't.
Do you think
Fuck
Zack
no.
Snyder
You get a
is
chance to work
going
with
to leave
Keanu, you're taking it.
fucking Keanu Reeves on the sideline, bro? When you have, and he's the perfect character to do it. Oh shit! Hey, I just popped up. It's magic, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
It's magic.
That was a good one.
Facts. I just popped up.
Yo, it's like, dude, bro, here we are.
Bruh, this is a new regime. It's a new day.
They're not playing.
I mean, and you know it's because of how popular Keanu is right now with John Wick. They're like, you know what? We gonna capitalize on that John Wick fire. We gonna bring some of that thunder up into DC, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is. Because they know
it's gonna
make money. It's gonna be John Wick casting spells. It's gonna make all kinds of money. They know. They already know.
Yeah, man. Like, yo, this deserves its own section, yo.
Mm-hmm.
And you
got a section for this. You're like, yes,
yeah, because I'm gonna, because this is massive, right? I mean, how long have we been asking for a sequel to this movie?
When did it come out? Mid-2000s? Since it came out.
Dude, it's such a cult classic. It's such an underground classic, right? And I think that why not now?
If we're getting a sequel to this, how can we not get a sequel to Zack Snyder's Justice League? Just saying.
Yeah. Make it make sense. You're right. What if you're getting, because this wasn't, like a global phenomenon. Come on. It's
Bruh, how are we?
I mean, all of these feudal lengths that people will go to try and discredit, the stuff that Sil and Mikey have been saying about these movies and about DC. It's just so ridiculous. Like you're like totally missing obvious signs, totally missing the obvious here, which is just, we're getting a Constantine 2. Do you understand the gravity of that? Do you realize what that means with everything else? I mean, come on. It's crazy to me. Goodness.
When they said protect the brand, they meant it. They're only putting out good shit.
No, but this the old regime, guys.
Yeah.
These are the same people that didn't want Constantine 2 for all these years. Like, I don't think it's an accident right after we had this merger, all this stuff is happening.
But Skywalker, this has been in development for years. This is already.
This was a Walter Hamada. Apparently, y'all, Walter. Never mind. I was about to say.
Yeah, apparently Walter Hamada is a lot smarter than we've been giving this dude credit for. Because if you listen to some of these people, with their feudal little defenses of Walter Hamada, it's pretty ridiculous.
Apparently, that dude was there way before.
A lot of.
Yeah, from Man of Steel to BBS to I was like
crazy.
Time machine.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite. My favorite was.
Stop.
Okay. No, I won't say it. But it's funny.
No,
let's just say that Walter. Let's just say Walter Hamada wasn't there from the beginning. Let's just put it that way.
I keep doing that. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't there from the beginning. Let's just say that. Okay, Walter Hamada has not been there since day one. Let's just put it that way.
He was making Hamada burgers back in the day. He wasn't
back in the
actually,
day for New Line Cinema, but he wasn't doing nothing for WB. But hey, it's cool.
Yeah, man, this is great.
You know, show me Walter Hamada's name on 300. I'm just saying, show it to me because I'm pretty sure it's not there.
Might be under grip.
Best boy.
Yeah, water boy.
Bruh. I'm telling you, couldn't Constantine just pop up? Like he's really like the perfect character to just like, oh yep, I'm just here.
Yeah. You can just pop up.
Right? Like, yep, I'm here. It's magic. This is a different fucking dimension, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, let's talk about like in the animated movies, he's a big part of fighting Darkseid because magic is a different thing than what they completely have.
oh my god,
he would be a great
added member. Like, you mean to tell me Zach was like, yo, yeah, don't bring Keanu Reeves back?
I don't want to work with him. I don't want to work with Dwayne Johnson. They're not on par. Come on.
Look,
you're about to open the floodgates on awesomeness is what's going to happen, man.
Zaslav and WBD are not playing around. They're bringing out their big guns. Absolutely, yo.
Absolutely. And why wouldn't you? If you don't go to war with fucking bows and arrows anymore, you bring out the big guns, the missiles, and the tanks.
Retro saying Toby Emmerich didn't want Constantine. Absolutely. That's why it's so silly. This whole it's the same WB talk is.
Dude, where do these people come from?
It's not about where people come from. It's where do their mentalities come from. Like how?
Y'all ever seen that movie The Sale with Vincent D'Onofrio and Jennifer Lopez?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh my god, never mind, man.
Sorry.
He just looks at it's like a trippy movie, and he just looks at her all crazy, like, where do you come from? That's what I be thinking, like, where do you come from? Like, y'all just be wilding, man. Like, it's the same. They don't want Zach back. I'm like, what?
Are they on the same? Are they under the same payroll? They on? Is Toby cutting these people checks on the side? Still like this.
Toby's trying to shore up support for his new production company, and he needs people, so he's out in the back of his tracer, giving out checks.
Design. Let me ask you
firing up some interest in my movie.
Like with this whole Constantine 2 thing being announced, right? Like, what do you think that this means for the DCEU, like in general, and just the future that David Zaslav and WBD seem to be trying to map out for their DC universe?
I think it means that Constantine, like Necron pointed out earlier, is going to be used to find Darkseid. That's all I see. I look at it like we're at a point now where they're not playing around. This new regime is trying to build something that is going to have substance, because Zaslav wants to flip this. He doesn't want to keep this. This is not something. In order to flip it, you got to make it profitable. How are you going to make it profitable? How are you going to do that? By bringing out the big guns, by bringing out Keanu Reeves as Constantine, by bringing back Henry Cavill as Superman, by bringing back Ben Affleck as Batman, by actually caring about
Will Smith Deadshot.
Yeah, caring about the content that you're releasing. I mean, come on. It's obvious to us because we've got like a little crystal ball that's giving us little glimpses into the future in the name of Mikey Sutton and Zilla Abdul. But
Mikey has that crystal ball from the Lord of the Rings.
I often wonder what people that ignore like copious amounts of evidence. I'm wondering how it's possible for them to do that. Like, how do you go from like?
Mikey scooped Werewolf by Night in October, so long ago.
Yeah, last year,
so long ago, right?
And I remember that, and I was excited because that's one of my favorite shows.
Right, and I was
talk amongst yourself. I got another thing I'm gonna break out here.
Yeah, and like, yo, he scooped Werewolf. Though it's literally like listening to Mikey Sutton is so bad. I don't even get excited anymore when they drop stuff because I already know it's coming. Like it's so long.
You're already very well aware.
Right. It's like you're aware of all their plans and everything that's going on. But that's what this is for. This is for like those hardcore people that want to be knowing all the ins and outs and all the details and want to know what's going on, right? You know, that's what this is for. But to sit here and act oblivious to everything that they've gotten right, I think it's just a little, you know, we're being a little bit disingenuous. Hold up.
All right. My Marvel Monsters collection. I love Marvel Monsters. So when they talked about Werewolf by Night, there he is. I couldn't wait to see this.
There you go.
Maybe they're gonna bring back the whole Marvel Monsterverse now, you know. You got Frankenstein, Dracula, the zombie.
Yeah, man. Like yo, he scooped Werewolf by Night around October. He said around Halloween, you know, 2022, like so long ago, right? And so, you know, it is what it is. We live in a reality over here, and
yeah.
I don't know what these other people are living in. I don't know.
Jack Snyder saying
But they need to wake up.
Yo, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, Chad Snyderverse says it perfectly. Affleck, Cavill, Keanu, The Rock. DC is a powerhouse right now. Will Smith, I know he slapped Chris Rock, but y'all acting like y'all not gonna see him when he come back as Deadshot. Are we serious?
That's between him and Chris Rock anyway. I mean, whatever.
Yeah. I'm
gonna watch him. He smacked the guy. He didn't fucking hit the guy.
They could cast Chris Rock as something and have him slap Will Smith in the movie. I mean, you know. Hey.
They can have him as one of Deadshot's victims.
Retro says they didn't like Constantine because it was too dark.
Oh,
right?
I'm scared.
But now we don't have that problem, you know.
They don't like making money.
No.
Yeah,
that's what it seems like.
Affleck going back in
they're allergic to money. They're like, no, we don't want this green stuff. No.
I think you're having some audio issues, Zod.
Yeah, maybe. Am I better now?
Hold on. Go on mute and let's see. But yeah, man, it's going to be fire. Retro says Zaslav is creating character recognition for the DCEU, so this can lead up to an epic team up movie like Zack Snyder Justice League 2 and 3.
Exactly.
And that's all we saying. Right? Like, ain't nobody saying, hey, Zack is coming back next year to do a movie. It's going to come out next year. Ain't nobody saying Justice League 2 is dropping next year. Ain't nobody saying it's going to, you know, that's even dropping 2023.
The only thing any of these haters have on Sil and Mikey is the Ayer cut. That's the only thing they got on Sil and Mikey. If the Ayer cut doesn't come out this year, that's the only thing they got.
And we'll talk about that as the clock strokes midnight going into 2023. Facts. If it don't come out this year, then cool. Then we'll have that conversation. Right?
Might be a Christmas surprise.
But even that, right? Even that, listen to this, man. Let's even say that the Ayer cut comes out in January or February or whatever, what have you. Let's say it comes out next year. Is that gonna disregard everything else that these people have gotten fucking right throughout these past year and a half, 2 years?
To the people that we're talking about, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, well, cool. They can live in that world. They can live in that world.
Oh, we know the truth.
It says, in my opinion, Keanu is too big to be delegated to an alternate universe. They need him in the main. Yo, that shit's gonna happen. If Keanu's back, that's gonna happen.
Zaslav likes a connected universe. He already said it. So
yep.
You're not gonna put one of your biggest stars in a
and you don't even have to explain it either. Nope. It's just literally he just walks through a portal and yo, I'm here.
Yep.
Hey, I know y'all got a problem here, but
hey man, Marvel already trained people to shit like that. You know, that's just the way it is. It all works together. Chad, right?
Right. Oh no, we got we got Mira saying, what is the talk of another company buying off WBD? Here's the thing. They were always gonna flip the company, but that shit takes time, right? And you wanna know what's funny is that they want to say, oh, they're gonna sell off like super quick. Oh, they're gonna sell, but then they like don't want to bring up the fact that Zaslav had already mentioned that they have a 10-year plan on how to save DC, right? So you know, yo, you can't flip a company without driving the value up significantly first, especially if you bought it and you know you bought it for the amount of money that you know
you're flipping it for a big financial gain, not a loss.
Facts.
So you got to drive up the value before you can flip it right off the bat.
Facts. That's what Zaslav is trying to do. We've known that since the merger was announced, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is not new information. It's not new information, even in the slightest. So you know, that is the plan to flip it, but they gotta drive that value up, and to drive that value out, to drive that value up, they have to have a cohesive plan.
That's right.
Chad saying plans change too. Got to keep that in mind.
That's true.
Ben Affleck and Constantine's 2 post-credit scene trying to recruit Keanu. Man, look.
Quite possible.
Zod, let me ask you first. How do you feel about the first Constantine movie, right? And like, how are you feeling just in general, knowing that we're going to get a sequel to it?
I'm excited. I didn't really have a problem with the first Constantine movie. The first Constantine movie wasn't exactly what I would consider to be comic book accurate, but it was pretty good. So,
oh my god! And what about you, Nick Ryan?
I like Zod. I enjoyed it. It wasn't Constantine to a T, but it was still good. You know, definitely. And I think now they probably know what they can do to improve it. So we're probably going to get a better experience.
He's probably going to be he's going to probably be a more accurate Constantine character. Yeah.
Especially if these guys are about, you know, protecting the brand and trying to keep it accurate. And
yeah.
I think we'll get a better product.
I wonder if he'll be allowed to smoke in Constantine too. Because that was a big part of the character. I mean,
he was smoking in the first one, right?
A lot.
Yeah,
I know the attitude towards that's changed. I know what you mean. Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Wait a minute. Didn't Lucifer like take the tar out of his lungs at the end?
Oh, so maybe, yeah.
And then he gave him like a long life to kind of like spark. Yeah, I don't remember, but
I have to watch again. It's been a while.
So we're happy about this Constantine 2.
Yeah,
I think we should.
Big star Keanu Reeves. That's and the DCEU. Yeah, I'm happy about it. Big guns.
Yep. Bad at Gotham says Lucifer healed his lung cancer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I thought that something happened like that. Go ahead.
No, I was like, didn't he try
for Constantine?
Show. But look, I want you guys to put y'all last questions and comments in the chat. I might start wrapping this up pretty soon. Yo, I'm just glad that we're having this little streak of W's, right? It's been a great week. We got the Snyder Cut reference in Rick and Morty, right? And then now we finish it off with this episode of Teen Titans Go. So Zod, I want to start with you, right? Like, what are your final thoughts about how this week played out, and just all this great news from?
I couldn't be happier. I love it. I feel like we're finally. I feel like this episode again of Teen Titans was a love letter to the fan base. I feel like it really showed that they value us. Because why would they give us an episode like that totally strokes the ego of this toxic fan base that they hate so much? For me, I'm seeing it as positivity. I'm seeing it as something that we should be proud of. I'm seeing it as a W all the way around. And again,
and dead fan base too, right, guys? This fan base is dead.
And then we got these people that want to tell us that we're wrong, that the Snyderverse isn't coming back, that it's all just and they're giving and if you ever notice, all these people that say these kinds of things all have weak arguments. Like there's never anything that they can really sink in there that really invalidates anything. It's all just conjecture and stuff that they're just pulling out of their butt and saying, well, this didn't happen or that didn't happen or this or that. And like the whole thing with Walter Hamada getting the producer credits on upcoming movies, like your point, Zack Snyder's name was on James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, but that doesn't mean that Zack Snyder wasn't actually involved in that movie.
And Wonder Woman 84 too, like
right. I mean, there's actually people out there that think Birds of Prey and Wonder Woman 84 and James Gunn's Suicide Squad are the superior movies, but they are few, far, and in between. Because I'll tell you,
that's not the majority.
That's not the majority, and that bargain bin and Walmart has those Blu-rays, $4.99, Wonder Woman 84, and James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. Facts.
$4.99.
$4.99 on Blu-ray. Yeah,
that's cheaper than a combo at McDonald's.
Exactly.
He said, for the low price of a Big Mac,
we got these Hamada burgers. They're cheaper than McDonald's combos.
We got these bad movies you can enjoy.
Okay.
I'm done, bro. I'm done. I can't. Well, look, that's great. Much love. I want to much love to my man Zod, bro. You already know it's a pleasure every time you pull up. You know what I'm saying? It's always great
a pleasure to be here.
To be able to share that energy. You know what I'm saying? So moving on next, my man Necron, right? What are your final thoughts on all this, man? And just this whole weekend, from the Rick and Morty stuff to the Teen Titans Go and to the Constantine 2 announcement, just how are you feeling as a Zack and DC fan?
Dude, I think it's this new regime just keeps hitting it out of the park. Just another great day. This whole Teen Titans Day was excellent, fun, funny, smart, tribute really to the fans and showing our appreciation. But how the Teen Titans, like you guys were saying earlier, like they were us, gushing, over Zack Snyder and all this shit and everything, and it's really just a good time, man. I can't see how anybody who would love Zack Snyder stuff would be unhappy with what's been brewing lately and what we've been getting and what we've been seeing compared to what a year or two ago at this time. This is excellent. Everything's going as planned. and now Constantine 2, another huge announcement. What like that? You know what that is almost like? It's almost at his left field when Still came out and said, "Hey, Ben Affleck's going to be an Aquaman now." I was like, "What? Are you what? Where?" And then it gets confirmed. But the only difference is this is from the studio. Just this is official stuff. So, dude, everyone, don't panic. Keep your pants on. Take off them diapers. It's all falling into place. Just be patient. Great fucking way to start my weekend, man. That Teen Titans, Zach, loved it.
Side for
we couldn't hear you, Zod.
Oh my God! I was just saying it's the weekend. We have every reason to be excited. That's awesome.
I'm nothing but ecstatic about all this stuff that's been going on, yo. I didn't have a smile on my face this whole time watching that episode and seeing the Rick and Morty clip and everything. It's been super dope. And hearing about Constantine too, because that's something, that is a project that I've been interested in because I did like the first Constantine movie a whole lot. And just them doubling down on the fans in a certain way really just kind of makes me feel better.
So does this mean Jar Jar's Constantine is pretty much done? That ain't good. Dead in the water now. Yeah, right.
Well, Jar Jar would have to work with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, he's gonna get a producer credit on that movie just so he can get his money. I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah, right. Yeah. The name on the
like Will Smith has a producer. Will Smith has a producer credit on Cobra Kai, but he's not involved in any way. But then again, Walter Hamada's names are going to be on these movies, so we probably shouldn't watch them.
I'm not going to watch Cobra Kai anymore now. Will Smith smacks people.
Hey, and Walter Hamada, I didn't know it at the time, but he actually was behind the camera shooting these movies.
Hey, he wrote them, dude. He wrote them, directed them.
This is Walter Hamada's vision, guys.
Well, Walter Hamada's vision was the third act of The Flash, and that shit got nuked.
Walter Hamada's vision was the Crisis League, and that shit is the
broke ass league. Yeah, no,
that shit is a memory, right? But look, much love to you, Necron. I always love having you on the channel, man. It's always
right on. Always pleasure to be here, bro.
And I will give my final thoughts. This whole weekend has been great, from the Rick and Morty thing to Teen Titans Go to Constantine 2. I think it's really showing the way that this new regime is engaging with the fans. It's very different from what the old regime was doing. And I'm happy with that, right? I'm going to take that to the bank. I'm not going to blame them for past mistakes of the old regime. This is a new DC for a reason. Hashtag new DC and hashtag the takeover, right? They're both very real.
They shouldn't have to take a bullet for other people's shit.
Facts, right? I'm not going to sit up here and come on stream and act like I'm all mad and riled up when I don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving what they're
kind
doing.
of excited, yeah.
Yeah, I'm loving what they're doing, right? And it is what it is. If everybody wants to say hey, well, Zack coming back is the end all be all, and that's all we're gonna do, and we're gonna push to the wayside all these other movies that are trying to connect with what Zack is doing, right? Then hey, you guys can go ahead and you can take that route, and I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna enjoy these movies. But the sad part is, I think most of you guys that are even talking about this boycott shit are going to go see the movies as well. And so I think it's a little bit of disingenuousness going on, but hey, it is what it is, right? We're going to continue to rock out. Before we get on out of here, Zod, you had this dope interview with Retro Nerd Girl that just closed out before you hopped on. That was super dope. You want to talk about that real quick before we get on out of here and what you got coming up in the future?
Oh yeah, that was absolutely wonderful. So shout outs to Retro Nerd Girl. Am I muted again? No, I'm still here.
No, you're good.
Retro Nerd Girl is awesome. That was a fun interview. We'll probably collaborate some more in the future. I mean, we got a lot of great movies to talk about, a lot of things to discuss. Retro Nerd Girl's cool. Next week on my late night Q&A, I will have the pleasure of welcoming none other than El Divino Vega. He is going to be on talking about his dope music and different things that he's going through, his perspective on a lot of stuff. So that should be fun.
Social media wars.
I can't wait to talk to Vega, man. That Social Media Wars track with him and Abu Nas is available now on Spotify. You might want to check it out. It's fire, folks. It really is. And so that's what I got coming up next week.
Oh my God, we got Retro Nerd Girls in the chat saying, "Great show, guys! What a wonderful time for us fans." Absolutely, Retro. We got to collab again soon, yo. You know that was just too much fun. That was just too much fun. But look, Necron, right? Before we get on out of here, right? You know, you got anything coming up that you want to let people know about, right? Before we get on out of here.
Tomorrow night I'll probably be on another podcast. It's totally in a different world of death metal. It's called Death Metal Podcast, and he's gonna be playing a couple songs from my new split album with my new band, Bias Levis. So it's gonna fucking be sick. Dude, I got some streams planned for next week, so just keep watching. Shit's gonna happen. I might even make a new one called on the weekends if I'm not streaming with you. I'm thinking of calling it The Witching Hour with Necron every midnight. Talk about death metal and creepy things. More like horror movies and stuff.
Sounds pretty dope.
Yeah, man. That's why I love the Cool Table, man. And y'all will be seeing some more stuff from the Cool Table. We cooking up some stuff for you guys. We got some stuff we working on, and we're really excited about it all. You know what I'm saying? In terms of what I got coming up, I got a secret project we might be, doing tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That might be. Woo! Nah, it's gonna get spooky. But look, look. As of right now, I'm just really pushing this Cool Table thing, yo.
Okay.
I'm trying to put some pressure on everybody else to start kind of making content. You know what I'm saying? We going. I might be hopping on Austin.
Oh, if I'm on, dude, you're always welcome to pop on, and you too. I don't care.
Nah, I can't even keep talking because it's gonna be a spoiler. So look, just be on the lookout. You know what I'm saying, for Skywalker the Jedi and the Cool Table to be doing some cool stuff. So from me to you guys, right? I want to thank y'all for coming, right? And we're gonna get at y'all next time, right? Peace.
Peace.